Okay folks, right, this is going to be part 2 of the 50-50 workout. Hope you've had time, have a quick drink, a loo break if you need one, got your mat ready to go. So let's turn the music up a little bit. Right, so breathe. Now with this workout you can do the exercise standing, sitting on the chair or on the floor. Now today I'm focusing on the floor workout, Thursday we'll focus on a seated workout. But before we do any of that, let's just stand up and just check our posture. Okay. Right, so we're going to stand nice and tall, shake the legs out. Now if you were just joining me just for this, without having done anything prior to it, you would need to do just a gentle warm up for 4 or 5 minutes, just circling the joints and just getting the blood flowing around the body better. Take a breath in and out, shoulders back. So we want to think all the time, whatever position you're in, about working the right muscles that go all the way round. We're not just talking here, all the way round. So keep the shoulders back, keep the crown of the head up. Try to keep a long neck, don't bring the neck onto the chest. When you're doing a lift from the floor, you're lifting the ribs closer to the hips. So we're not just crunching the neck, we're lifting upper body. So from here, we're going to lift, lift, lift. Okay, so all the work is in the right areas. Take a breath. Locate your belly button and gently pull it into your spine. I'm going to close that window now and let go. Now when you do this, your natural curve in the back should stay naturally curved. Okay. Neutral. But when we do the pelvic tilts or a bridge, you will be flattening this back into the floor. Pull in, let go. Pull in, let go. Pull in, let go. Pull in, let go. Okay, now the first exercise we're going to do on the floor is the bug. So you're going to hold the tummies in. If you're doing it seated, you're going to bring one knee up and one arm in front, same if you're standing, and you open and close. Do a couple on each side and then you're going to swap. Now if we're doing it on the floor, we just do one on one side, one across. It's always working across the body. So onto your mat. Let me just close that window. Sure you can see that okay? Is that all right in the right position on that floor? I think so. Headrest if you need it. Okay. So I'm just going to check you can see me all right on this one now. So lying nice and flat. Tummies in, support yourself on the way down. I don't think you can see very well on that, can you? Let me just try and lift that a bit further forward. Okay, so headrest if you want it, shoulders down and relaxed, pelvis down and relaxed. Before we start, just go again with the belly button, pull it in. You should still be able to slide your hands under the curve in your back. Let go. Now hold it in about 50%. I'll do this leg first. One knee up above the hip, opposite arm. Now the movement is out and in. Out, without arching, and in. Now let's just do a couple more single, then we'll put them all together. So we reach out both directions, in and there, and again up, reach out. Now you can stay just doing right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. But ideally, those who've been practicing with me, bring both legs up into tabletop, tighten that tummy, both hands up. When one hand goes out, the other hand and leg stay where they are. That's the hard bit as well. So focus on the tummy. Extend. Now, if you've not done this before, it might be better just to do one leg and one arm at a time. So I'm going to come back down to there for you. So if I was doing one arm, one leg, do one, come in, change, lift up, do one, in, change. Those who are used to it, carry on with both, but it is hard, it's worth practicing. Last one, everybody, and come in, bring one leg in, bring the other leg in, and just rest. Now, back now goes into the floor, back gently squeezing, bring the knees towards you. Well done. And relax, one foot down, other foot down, pelvic tilt. Pull that belly button into the floor, feel your bottom naturally curve. Let go. Pull in, curve, let go, pull in, now squeeze but don't lift, let go, pull in, squeeze the glutes but no lifting, let go, pull in, squeeze, let go, pull in. So we're tightening here, we're shortening the ribs to hips, we're squeezing the glutes and relax. Now we're going to progress that up into a bridge. If you don't want to lift the body, stay with what we've just been doing. Okay, so from here, pull in. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Squeeze, lift, hands down by the side. Lift the bottom up. Hold. Now, you might want to get rid of that headrest if you've got it, so your neck stays longer. Squeeze the glutes and curl down from the shoulders. Keep the bottom up as long as you can and let go. Curl up. When you've got a nice line from the knees to the shoulders, squeeze the glutes. Don't bring the knees together, just squeeze the glutes. And relax down, all the way down. And again, come up, squeeze the glutes. And come down. Good, let go. One last one, pull up, squeeze and hold. And let go, slowly down. Bring one knee in, bring the other knee in. And relax, well done. Hands a little bit wider to the side. And just take the knees slowly, side to side. Now I'm looking at you, but once you've got the action going, take the head back up to the centre. I don't really need to look at you because I can't see you, but it's habit to see what you're doing. So you need to watch what I'm doing, but once you've seen what we're doing, head straight back up and then do the movement. Now you want to be feeling a gentle massage across the back of the pelvis and a gentle stretch into the side of the waist. Now in a moment I'm going to progress this to a harder exercise for those who want to take it up a little bit. But this is a nice exercise to do. Stay here if you're happy with this one. So we'll pause and then you can either come back to here or you can progress this. So this time, knees up to tabletop. And we are going to have the hands by the side of the ears. Instead of the legs going over, the body is going to come over. But it's from the middle of the shoulders, bring the shoulders up. So we're trying to bring those shoulders up and up. We're trying to keep these legs into tabletop, and we're trying to keep a space between the neck and the chest. 2 more. Keep that tummy working. Last one. Legs in and relax. Well done. One leg down, other leg down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Next exercise is very simple. We're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 6, 4, 2. Now you can stay at 2, you can stay at 4. So we're going to hold the shoulders up for either 2 seconds, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 8, 6, 4. So you can just do 2 and 2 and 2 and keep coming lower. So shoulders back, feet apart, tummies in. Hands by the side of the ears. I'm just going to move mine out the way so you can see my side of the body. And all I want you to do is pull the ribs to the hips and hover. 1, 2, and down. And up. 1, 2. Now you stay at 2 if you want to, or we're going up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And down. Now hands can come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or they can stay by the side of the head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that tummy flat. Breathe in, breathe out. Tighten the tummy, don't lose the curve. Here we go for 8, 8, 7. Look about there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. And up we go again. Tummy in, ribs to hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Up for 4. Curl in. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Up for 2. 1, 2. Up for 2 again. 1, 2. And relax. One leg in. Other leg in. Good. And one leg down. Other leg down. Well done. Breathe in. Now we're going to roll over onto hands and knees. So just come over to the side. I'm not doing anything complicated because I need to be able to see you to do anything really difficult. So we have to make the ones that we're doing a bit longer and make them work a bit better for us. So we're now doing the reverse of the book, which is 4-point kneeling or Superman. Can you see me okay? So tummies in when we start, nose looking down to the floor. Make sure your weight is over the hands. Okay. Now just slide out, one hand, one leg, opposite side of the body. Lift and hold. And slide in. I'm just going to come slightly off centre because I haven't got enough room to stretch out. Okay, make sure your weight is over those wrists. Stretch out. Lift and hold. Tummy's in here. I've got a baggy t-shirt on so you can't see very well, but that tummy's pulled in and down. And again, come up. Pull that tummy in before you lift the limbs. And down. Stretch out, stretch out. And down, and in. Sit back, open the knees slightly, sit the heels back. Come up, bring the weight over the hands. Sit back. Come back up again. Now this time, come into a box shape. So the knees are a little bit wider, they're in line with the shoulders and the hands. Okay, pull the tummy in. Soften the elbows, don't lock them. Bring that weight completely forward until you can really feel it in the wrists. I know it's hard work. Come back, take the pressure off the wrists. Come forward, pull the tummy in. So my shoulders have come in front of my hands. Now if that's too much on the wrist, don't go that far. But we want to try and strengthen the wrists. It's one of them areas women really lose strength in their arms very quickly. I've lost a lot of strength in my arms, especially since going through the menopause. I can really feel the difference. But obviously we need our arms to be strong. Keep that tummy in. We're also working the core. We're stretching back. Come up, take the weight forward again. Last one, this one. And this time come back, walk the hands in. Oh, circle, well done. Oops. Good stuff, circle those wrists. And shake them out. Okay, bring the legs round to the front. Good stuff. Sitting up nice and tall. Come back a little bit. Judy, if you're watching today, we know we can't all sit up tall, but sit up straight. So sit up as straight as you can. Okay. We're going to take one hand, if you're standing, onto your waist. If you're in a chair, hold on to the side of the chair. If you're with me, here. So first of all, just take the weight. Now that hip wants to lift. Don't let it. Don't let it. Reach up. Push, and when you're in a position, middle finger, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in. Lift up. Don't let that hip come over. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come in. Now, if you're standing for this one, just a normal standing posture, but you're going to have to let the ankles be soft. If you're seated, just the upper body working. If you're with me, feet into a comfy position. We're not reaching for the toes, hands wide. We're just going to bring the arms around and back, around and back, and back. We are lifting the body and turn. If you want to do it here, that's a little bit easier on the body, especially if you're seated in the chair. But keep those hips still. Last one. And relax. Bring those legs in together. Standing up tall, sitting up tall. Breathe in. Now if you're standing, arms above the head, full body stretch. Same if you're seated. If you're with me, we're going to look towards the screen or wherever you're looking and hinge forward from the hips. So we're coming into a hamstring stretch. If you're standing or sitting, you're doing a full body stretch. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, a little bit further forward, relax the shoulders. If you're standing or sitting, just hold it for a few seconds, then let go, then do it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. gone to your maximum stretch now, just then relax the head down. And then slowly walk your hands up and relax the shoulders. Well then, standing, seated, everybody give it a little shake. Hands to the centre of the body. Open wide and squeeze the shoulders. When you come in, wrap them around, but don't drop the head. Wrap those fingers as far as they'll go comfortably. Notice which arm's on top. Breathe in, open up. Breathe in, breathe out, walk the fingers. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. This time, just a soft arm around, drop the chin, arch the back, so round down. So we're trying to get now a nice upper body stretch. Doesn't matter about holding the hamstrings now, we're just doing the upper body. Breathe in, lift up. If you're standing, hands on the back of the lower back, just above the bum. If you're seated with me, push back. Hands on the floor, squeeze those shoulders back, open the chest up. And then we're all going to come back up to standing for the last couple of stretches. So gently, make sure you don't feel lightheaded. Just carefully come up and then gently back up to standing. Well done. So we're going to take one leg back to go into a nice calf stretch. Hold it there. Stay where you are, but from the side. And now I want you to come up on that back toe. If you're too wobbly, stay here. Drop the knee. Tilt that pelvis under, so you've got this nice tilt. Bring that stretch up to the top of the hip flexor there. Shoulders back, whoops, she said falling over. Shoulders back and down. Well done. Push off. The legs straight back, knees bent at the front. Good. And come up on that back toe, drop the knee, and then here, tilt that pelvis under, so you feel this stretch here. And push off. Well done. Shake it out. Make sure you're not on anything that's going to slip, and we're going to do a nice inner thigh stretch. Take one hip onto the side and push out to the back. Keep this knee over the foot. Try not to have this angle. The knee should be over the ankle. The hip comes round, stretch that inner thigh. Tummy's in. Slowly up. Walk the legs in. Good stuff. And other way. So hip round, knee over ankle. Nice stretch here. Keep that tummy in so you've got a nice long back. Slowly come in. Okay, now if you are standing members when I was on the floor, I want you now to do your hamstring stretch here. So everybody can join in with that again, or those who did it on the floor can now do their upper body and full body stretch. I'm going to do the hamstrings so that everybody can see what they need to do. Hamstrings need a lot of stretching. It does not hurt to do this 2 or 3 times, holding it for about 30 seconds really. So if you want to do this again, that's good. Slowly let go. March those legs out. Last stretch of the morning. Other leg or full body. Hips back. Here, feel the stretch. Tummy's in. Nice long back. I do need some new trainers. Goodness me. Don't know what's happened to these. They seem to have got worse for wear in the last few weeks. And slowly up. Well done. Shake it all out. Shake it up. How are we feeling? I don't know what the time is. I'm sorry if I've gone over time again. Make sure you have a nice big drink of water. Don't know if we've got any comments on here or not. Just say goodbye to YouTube. Bye.